Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Shocks, and it's been a while since it's been like it's been like longer than a week since I've uploaded. Actually, it's your boy Dofla, I guess, but it's been longer than a week since I've uploaded, and that's because I went to do some college visits. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and definitely stick to at least one upload a week, but I'm gonna try and do two uploads a week. And yeah, as I keep doing these videos, the quality of the video definitely is going to improve. If you haven't noticed already, yes, I don't have the audio of the game today either, and I was playing around with a couple of things. I realized that like when I was tabbing out in the middle of the game to like continue watching a video, the OBS would capture that, and also it would capture like the voice chat in the game. So I figured that out, so next time there will definitely be in-game audio so that you don't just have to listen to my boring ass voice. But in case you're not even interested in the game, which I suggest you do be if you're on a good PC that can run this game, then you can absolutely just tab out and listen to me talk, because I'm just gonna talk about another story, because I was looking around at something like to talk about, something like that would be interesting for everyone, and there wasn't like too much. There was some stuff about politics, but I'm sure you guys aren't like into that kind of stuff, which is completely fine. Um, Also, I'm gonna so it's gonna be a story time video today, and I probably won't do a ton of these because I mean my life isn't that interesting, but there are I mean I lived for like 17 years, so I mean there's some things I could talk about, right? I'm gonna catch this guy out, get a nice quick kill there, but before I do talk about the story, just a big shout out to my man D Rose dropping 50 points. It's been a couple days since he did, but that's huge. If any of you follow basketball at least a little, of course you know who D Rose is. Shout out to him. I mean, it's been a while since he's been playing at that level, and it looks like he might be back. You know, he's 30, but he's probably past his prime, obviously, but he's still got some left. And I mean, he was an amazing player back in 2011. But besides that, if you don't follow basketball, that's completely fine. Anyways, let's get to the story. And if you haven't seen the title, it's about me getting lost as a kid. So yeah, obviously we've all been lost. I mean, I think all of us have gotten lost at one point or another. But this guy's gonna get fucking down from fall like an idiot. I mean, that's the rank I'm in. But regardless, I think all of us have been lost, as a kid. And I definitely was as well. I mean, really short memory was when I got lost at Disney World. And that was terrifying for me as a kid. But this is not what that's going to be about. It's going to be about. It was when I was in. I think I want to say it was like 5th grade. It was at my old school, in my old town, and I played soccer for the team. And we used to go around. It was travel soccer. I was pretty good at soccer, and we used to go around towns like playing soccer against each other, right? So one day my parents can't drive me there, so my my parents asked my neighbors to drive me there, and they don't really like know where they're not like in the group chat for like where the games are supposed to be, so they don't know like the exact location, right? So when we have our in at home games, we play them at the middle school, and when we have them away, then we go to the town that we're playing against, their middle school. So I assumed it was at our middle school, and I tell them, uh, we'll call her Mrs. Well, her last name is Benny, so we'll just call her Mrs. Benny, right? Mrs. Benny is driving us there, and she drives us there, and she's like, "Are you sure this is it? I can wait a little. I don't see your teammates." And me, being the dumbass I am, I'm like, "Nah, it's all good. I'll find my team. You can just leave me here." Um, my sister also came, actually, which kind of makes this interesting. She wanted to see me play as well. She's 3 years younger than me. And she wanted to see me play. So yeah, she was there with me, and it's around 6:30. Game starts at 7. So me and my sister, we just kind of walk around the field looking for a team. We were wearing purple at the time, and I was looking for purple jerseys, and I was waiting, and 10 minutes passed by, 20 minutes passed by, 30 minutes passed by, and they never come. And my team never shows up. And at this point, I'm getting kind of scared. I don't have a phone at the time, so I can't contact anyone. I'm too afraid to ask anyone, any of the what do you call it? The other because there was soccer games going on there, but just not our team. It must have been other teams going on. I was too scared to ask because I was like a little kid, so I didn't. Eventually, it's like 8:30. It's getting dark. Everyone leaves, and it's just me and my sister. And at this point, I'm like, oh shit, I came to the wrong place. It's getting dark. It's a school night. My parents don't know where I am, so they must have been freaked out like fuck, and they were. But we'll get to that later. So we're lost, and I'm pretty terrified of what's going on. And my sister's 3 years younger, and she looks like she's gonna cry. And so eventually we decide, let's leave. We can't just stand here and hope for someone to find us. We'll try and find a way back home. So the school is about like 5 minutes away from our home, but I was like like fourth grade. I had like no navigational ability, right? So I didn't know where the fuck I was going. So I leave the school behind. It's getting dark. 8. It's like 9 at this point, and I just start walking around, just hoping, that I find something. It gets dark. 9:30. It's like 10 o'clock. Luckily, it was warm that day, so I wasn't cold or anything. But yeah, it never dawned my mind to like ring a doorbell, stop a car. I was an idiot, I was a young kid. My sister's there. She's like about to cry. I'm like, do not cry. Do not cry. I'm telling her, do not cry. Because I'm like just as scared, but her crying would have like made it even worse. So we're walking. I have no idea where I'm going. It's pitch black at this point. I hadn't watched any horror movies at the time, so I wasn't like super terrified, but I was still damn scared. I had no idea where I was going. I was taking a right turn, left turn. Couldn't tell if I'd already been here, if I'd already been there. It was really terrifying. Honestly, it was terrifying. And we actually came across like 10 stray cats all at once. We were just walking. We just see a couple of cats, 5 or 10 cats. They're stray cats. They kind of like walk around us. I pet them a bit. Probably not the smartest idea. They like walk away, and I don't know. I kind of just added that detail in there. I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting that there was like just a group of stray cats going around, and we pet them a bit, and that was nice. Definitely comforting. And we kept walking. I mean, I think it was like 10:30. We were walking for a while, and we came across these two kids. They were older than us, but not too much older. But they were like middle to high school. I still have no idea. And we said hi to them, and I told them that I was lost, and apparently they were up late at night, just walking around the street selling fucking candy. Don't ask me. They were just walking around selling candy. All right. I know, stranger danger. You don't need to tell me, but I mean, I was an idiot. I didn't know any of that shit at the time, so I just told them like we're lost. We don't know where to go, and they didn't really know what to do, so we just parted ways and we kept walking. And I think that happened for like 15 minutes past. We keep walking, just trying to find where we're going, trying not to cry, and have like some type of panic attack. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it's like an hour. And after an hour finally passes, mind you, we've been doing this, like just walking. I'm super tired. I'm in my like soccer jersey and like my cleats. I'm like, how am I going to get back home? Like, I'm terrified. I don't know where I am. And I'm just walking the streets again. And we find the boys again, those 2 boys. And this time, they're willing to be... They realize we still haven't found our way back home. They got to do something. So we follow them around. Again. I was young, all right? I know they could have sold me drugs. They could have gang raped... Okay. No. They could have done a lot of bad things, taking advantage of us. But they didn't. They were great guys, and we followed them, and they stopped the car, and it was an elderly man. They didn't know what we were doing, but we told them where we lived, and we got back home. Once I got back home, I called my mom. My mom went to the right place, and she was watching my team play, and she's like, what the fuck, where is my son? And yeah, it must have definitely been a terrifying experience for her. But yeah, I eventually found my way home, thanks to these 2 lucky strangers I had met. My sister also got home, obviously. But you know what, now that I'm talking about the story, I I want to talk to her. I wonder what. I wonder how she dealt with that. I'm kind of curious as to what she thinks about that after all these years. But yeah, I guess that's just my story. And yeah, I came home safe. They gave us some candy as well. Really, not a smart idea. They were Tootsie Rolls, again. Yeah, not a smart idea. But yeah, I came home safe, and thank God for that. Honestly, um, I told my friends about this like last year, and they were like, "Tim, you're a fucking retard," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty fucking retarded." But yeah, I got home. Definitely an interesting story. But yeah, it was scary. Definitely. Um, Turns out we were only like 2 minutes away from our house, but we didn't know that, you know. So yeah, that was definitely, I'm lucky. I don't want to say I'm lucky, but thank God I'm still here, and we got back home on time. And yeah, and we're on round 4 here of the game, but let me just skip over to that and tell you, show you guys what happens. But you guys can already predict what's about to happen. Alright, Cam's playing out, and the game ends here. Should take a couple seconds. Wait for it. And that's the end of the game. He was actually trying to plant in our. He was planning, and then the Echo, his ability, disrupts the planting of the bomb. So the Blackbeard, who's the guy you're watching, walks around and ends up stepping on a fucking trap, and that's how the game ends. Regardless, that's gonna be the game. Thanks guys so much for watching. I will definitely try to post more often. I might do some other content, but yeah, not too many more story times. A lot more reacting to other videos. But thanks guys for watching. Really appreciate it. It's your boy Dofla, and yeah, since I have no intro, I guess I'm out. Peace.